Another fun-filled episode of winter sewing here. So let me show you what I got. You know what? I just pulled out a bunch of stuff, and I'm just going to start working on it over the next couple of days. But I just wanted to talk about all of the... I don't know what happened to my hair there. Anyway, I'm going to be working on this over the next few days, and so let me show you what I got. Okay, guys, so first things first. This is Penstemon Sunburst Ruby. Penstemon is a perennial in my zone. I don't remember what it's hardy to, but I saw some beards. I bought some Cherry Sparks Penstemon, also known as Beard's Tongue, last year, and only a couple of them survived. It just didn't handle the heat very well because, you know, last season was challenging. So I'm going to try some of that. Then I got some what's referred to as Platycodon Grand Florist Snow. This is a balloon flower. Platycodon is the botanical name. And then I got Platycodon Grand Florist Rose. That's a pinkish one. And both of these are tall because I'm not really a fan of short plants. I know I should get some a little, but you know. And then I have Aster Novae-Belgii. I forgot. This one's definitely perennial. I can't remember what it is hardy to. I think I tried growing a few seeds last year, and maybe I did plant some out. If I did, I don't remember, which is unfortunate. Then I'm also going to start some Agrostemma. Agrostemma, you know, last year I kept referring to this as pink and purple Contessa, and it's purple queen and pink Contessa, but it's called Agrostemma. This one is supposed to get 3 to 4 feet tall. Last year when I grew it, it was very stunted because I left it in the cups too long. But interestingly enough, it just died. It died after it blooms, which I didn't think it was supposed to do because from what I remember, this is a, I thought this was a perennial. Maybe it wasn't, but I could have sworn that this one was supposed to be a perennial. So anyway, oh, it is a hardy annual. Okay, never mind. That explains why it died. Okay, I guess I should have read the back of that one more closely. Then this one I got from Sunflower Selects. It is Cut Gold Lite. And then I'm just, you know, basically using up the rest of the seeds I had. I have some Cherry Rose. I've got some Pink Passion. And I've got some Cut Plum. And I got some Double Dandy, which is a dwarf variety. And the last, I could have sworn I had another set of sunflower. Oh, yeah, I do. Here we go. Then I got some chocolate cherry, which is absolutely beautiful. And you know what? I did get one from Baker's Creek. Okay, so I got Sunflower Astra Rose Cream. And I'm trying to think how many seeds are in here. I don't know how many seeds are in this pack. Now, the one thing... Well, let me finish showing the rest of it. I'll talk about sunflower. So this is Statice. This is Cotton Candy Blend. It's a tender perennial. It's not tender in my zone, but I still think, if I remember correctly, I do think I think, for some strange reason, I thought I saw somebody say that they did Statice winter sowing, so I'm going to try it. And we'll see. I'll do part of the seeds now and part of the seeds later, and we'll see what happens. That's the thing with winter sowing. Sometimes you just kind of have to experiment. I'm going to do some Hollyhock. This is the Malva Moschata White. This is a shorter Hollyhock. I started some pink ones last year. They bloomed the first year. I think I started some white, but because I started them later and we got so much heat so quickly, it just killed them. So I'm going to do some of those as well. So with the sunflower, I'm going to be doing 10. The reason I'm going to be doing 10 of each is because 5 are for me and 5 are for Jen from Forever Blooms with Jennifer.
So with the sunflowers, like I said, I'm growing some for Jen from Forever Blooms Jennifer. Both she and I are attorneys, and so, but we do different areas of law. And right now, she's like swamped, so she hasn't been able to start anything. But listen, I'm starting so many seeds. Like, what's a few extra cups here and there, you know? I mean, it's all good. But anyway, sunflower is a little bit weird because I know for a lot of people they would think, oh my gosh, why would you winter sow sunflower that's tender? Yes and no. So the thing with sunflower is that it's got a really hard coat, and so that water, the freezing, you know, the wet conditions plus the freeze thaw is going to crack that coat, which they definitely do need in order to germinate. Sunflower is one of those things that even though, you know, when the plant is grown, it won't survive a frost. Sunflower seeds overwinter. A lot of people have it self-seed. So even though this one is what I would consider to be a tender annual, it still self-seeds readily because of that hard coat. So last year I winter sowed a bunch of different sunflower and they all came up. As a matter of fact, a lot of people were really surprised that my sunflower all came up, especially as early as they did. I did some research on it because the sunflower seedlings, I mean, when the snow melted, they had sprouted. And so, you know, last year at this time, we were getting temperatures in the teens, and those little sunflower seeds were handling it. So I did do some research, and I saw, and it was just one anecdotal story, but seems to have some truth behind it because my seedlings didn't die. But the person was saying that with sunflower, the tender part of the, you know, people referring to it as a tender annual really comes once the plant is older and more established. They said that when the plants are seedlings, they can actually handle temperatures down to 25 with no damage. Now, in my case, I could tell you right now, the temperatures went down lower than 25. I think maybe what helped was that the fact that all the plants were grouped together for warmth. But the other thing is that, you know, the ground does hold heat. And so, and I had them sitting on black asphalt. So what I wondered was, you know, with the asphalt heating up during the day, did the ground stay warm enough overnight to keep, you know, those cups warm enough not to freeze? Because, you know, like I said, we got temperatures down into the teens and those seedlings survived. So sunflower is definitely one of those things you can winter sow. Now with the Astra cream, I don't have a lot of seeds of this. Because I don't, I'm going to do a few of them now and a few of them later because I don't want these to die. The ones from Sunflower Selects, they give you so many seeds in a pack that I don't feel bad about, you know, about experimenting on those. But with the Aster Rose cream, I definitely want to be a little bit more careful. So that's what I'm going to be working on for the next couple days. And so I will show you my progress as things go along. And so I'm hoping you guys are enjoying the series, and I'm hoping you guys are getting some winter sowing done of your own. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay guys, so change of plans. If you see if I can show you this. I have done the cups for the sunflowers. I'm going to give, it's a tray of 15. I'm just going to give all 15 cups to Jen because I just thought about it. I have a deep cell tray in my garage that I was planning to do sunflowers in because I wanted to try it out because it's got the deep root thing. Now it does not have a lid, which is fine because I think as long as I bury the sunflowers deep enough and I put more than in one like seed in each hole, I haven't seen any squirrels around, but they should be okay. And I'll just put them outside. They'll probably sprout a little bit later than the ones that are in the thing, but I don't care about that. But I definitely wanted to try it out. So Jen, your sunflowers are getting planted tonight. If you want to pick them up now, that's fine. If you want me to grow them until they get to a certain size like last year, that's fine too. Just let me know. Hit me up in the comments.